everyone, it's Erin Flitter here, and I am here doing a little bit of a different video with you today. I'm just not feeling up to doing any sort of planning thing today, and some days are like that. So I am actually going to use this acrylic paint, and I'm going to do a fun ombre design on this pumpkin that I got from the Target dollar spot. It was $5 in the Target dollar spot. And so I am going to use this acrylic paint, my fingers, and a just a random brush that I have here. This one I'm pretty sure is just from Amazon, maybe. Just a cheap old brush. So basically what I'm telling you is you can do this DIY for less than $10 and really spruce up your space for fall. So I have the red, orange, light orange, and bright yellow if you want to recreate this. These paints are like 79-89 cents in most craft shops like Michael's or something like that. I think you can also get some from Target, but I don't think those are really as easy to put designs over, like if you want to paint over them, and I don't think they blend as well. So I really like these really affordable Craft Smart ones. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right onto it and put some music on for you and show you how to blend these and create something pretty cool. Okay, so that's my ombre. So basically what I did is I used this little tray. Again, you can find these on Amazon for really cheap. And I put my colors in each of them, and then I saved one to mix these two together. Basically what I did is I started with the red, and then I combined a little bit of orange and red to do a middle layer, then did orange, then combined light orange and orange together to do this little gradient, did the light orange, and then combined the bright yellow and light orange, and then just did the bright yellow. So basically I did a very gradual effect where you can kind of see the little bit of layers here. Like right there is where I started the mixture, right there is where I started with the orange, right there is where I started with the next mixture. So you can see kind of the effect of it going on this gradient. Now, one of the things that you can do is you can stop here. This is a pretty nice addition to any home for the autumn holidays, but one of the things that you can do is what I called that hot mess canvas. So what I'm going to do is I am going to print out something on my Cricut that has a word across it, and then I'm going to paint over that word with the white, and it's going to look pretty cool having the ombre as the word and then having the rest of the pumpkin white. So hold on a hot second and I will come back with that. Okay, so I'm just gonna move some stuff out of the way. What I did is I made this word. I also have 2 other words. All of them are going to be available for you. I used the vinyl method on my Cricut, and I am going to use the transfer paper to transfer it onto here and then paint over it. It's kind of tricky. It can be kind of tricky. You don't have to do it this way, like I said. You can trace out or write out. I swear to God. You can trace out or write out what you want to have the word and then just do the opposite. This is just kind of an easier method if you have the resources to do it. Oh no. Oh, well. Oops. It's fine. It is fine. I'm just doing this as a quick method, so I'm not terribly worried about it. Now, I have heard that because of the type of texture and acrylic paints and stuff, it's hard to get it to stick. And I didn't prep this very well, so bear with me while I painstakingly put this down. All right, so I had a little hiccup on the end here, so I'm just going to try to cut it and then overlap it just a touch. Like I said, I actually like this. Oh, I might keep it like this. Oh, I actually really love how this looks. I kind of wish I wasn't showing you guys what a hot mess canvas is right now because I really like how this looks. Some of the areas just didn't transfer as well, so I'm just cutting the bumps and overlapping it a little bit. But overall, it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad of a transfer. I actually expected a lot worse. So I'm going to go ahead and paint over this and speed you through that. Let it dry and then pull everything up and show you guys that. So I put 2 coats on it and I have let it dry, and now I'm gonna peel things up, and I'm a little nervous. I know some of you are probably like, oh, well, why would you paint over the ombre? You don't even get any of the red and the yellow, but I don't know. I'm just trying to show you like a couple different ways you can do it. So you can do it the hot mess version, or you could have just left the black, or, you know, because I like to do the silhouettes against like a sunset type look, so the black is a really cool effect. I'll put a picture over there of one of the pieces that I did that looked like that, and I'm gonna go ahead and peel this up, and I'm nervous as I'm peeling. Okay, so this is my finished product. I just did little touches up with like little bits of paint and some white paint to refine the edges just a tad. And so I took my time just like mixing and trying to match tones just to do those little touch-ups. But I'm really, really happy with how this turned out and the gradient it created. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like this video, even if it's not a bullet journaling video. It's still kind of crafty in a way that I hope you guys appreciate and maybe that you guys can do as well. Like I said, I have 3 different words that I created lettering for. You can do this by yourselves. You can use my lettering. You don't have to use the vinyl if you don't want. You can always just put my lettering down, trace it, and then paint it in black or paint it in white or something like that, or trace the outside and then just paint this part white. So there's a lot of different things you can do to recreate this, or do the inverse, or have black lettering, all that kind of stuff. So I hope you guys like it, and I will see you on Monday for another Bullet Journal Weekly. Bye, everyone.